Hey guys, welcome back to the Brookshire Homestead. Today, we're gonna take you on an adventure that we're trying here in our garden. So as you can tell, I have this big barrel. Well, can't see it because of the little barrel, but there's this big barrel that's here. If you look over that one, you see the onions that we have growing. Last year, we actually did potatoes in that one, and they did phenomenal. I'm going to throw a card up here linking to that video if you want to watch it, because we got a great harvest from that barrel. So we had another one and we thought, well, you know what, we can try it again this year and this one, but with a different type of process.
So at the bottom of the barrel is just old dirt, hay, and a little bit of paper bags.
We got this cardboard box that I'm going to put in there, and I'm just going to break it down and put it on top real quick. So as you can tell, I put that cardboard in there. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're just trying to cover the surface area real quick. What we're gonna put on top of that is some organic matter that we have here. This consists of straw and hay that came from our rabbits, our chicken bedding. It has mixed in there rabbit manure, chicken manure, some other compostable materials such as like some veggie cuttings, some egg shells, things like that, you know, household things that we've been trying to add into stuff. So it's a very good, good organic matter that we're going to put in there. So I'm about to dump that on top of here. Probably about halfway is what I want to do with this. And then we're going to come back and put some compost and some soil on top of that. Just a quick tip that my wife let me know. Cardboard that has like a glazed look to it is not good for the garden because it has chemicals and things like that in it. Here's a great example. You see how it has that glazed type of look on it? As you can tell, we kind of left this sitting outside. I think we've used this for our bunnies. They like to kind of lay in it and hide out and stuff like that, so that's why it's kind of weather torn. But this is not good to compost. You can't put this in the ground because it has chemicals and all that stuff on it. So if you see a box like this, just don't even worry about it. Get rid of it and get one that is just normal cardboard. As I was saying, on top of this, we're going to put compost and some soil and have that sitting there, and then we're going to hopefully be able to plant our potatoes directly into that. So as you can see, we put some soil mixed with compost in here. This is actually the dirt that was underneath our compost pile in the garden. I ended up moving the compost out of the way and digging up that good dirt underneath. As you can tell, my wife, she's put potatoes in, so we're about to cover them over with some dirt and anoint and pray over these things and allow them to give us a great harvest this year in Jesus' name. I sound out of breath, I'm sorry. It's not like digging up dirt's the easiest thing to do. But as you can tell, we're just slightly covering the potatoes with a layer of this same dirt compost that we got. Again, this is our first year. Trying to do it this way. We've done this method in other beds, but we really wanted to do this year. For one, we were strained on time with planting potatoes. So we did with what we had, and we're getting it to work. And I really believe that this is going to be a great method. And we wanted to share it with you, so that way, if it does work out, you can try it next year. So as again, I'm going to continue to cover these with a light layering of this dirt, and then we'll get right back to you.
Okay guys, so like he was saying, we're just putting over the topsoil, which is actually compost from our compost area. And look how rich and beautiful it is. So like he was saying, we're a little late to the game. And the only reason we're late is because I like to plant them on February 14th. And of course, last year I was late as well. But we're way better this year because we're actually still in the week of the 14th. So we are doing pretty good if you ask me. February 14th was Monday and it is Friday. So I'm pretty confident in the potatoes that we are growing. I have never actually purchased seed potatoes.
Hold on. Is that good, or do you need it thicker than that?
And what I mean by that is we do get organic potatoes from the store, but I just let them chit up by themselves. I put them in a dark area, sometimes in a paper bag in our pantry, and I let them start to grow. And once they do, I cut them up in pieces and I let them scab over, and then we just put them in the soil and cover them up. So I'm pretty confident. We've never purchased seed potatoes before, so don't be afraid to just try something new, because we have, and we were told that they may not work. They've worked for us 3 years in a row. So we appreciate you guys watching, and this is our kind of like a lasagna method. And we did this bed very similar, except we didn't intentionally do it that way. We actually were digging up some ground and we put the soil in here just to get rid of the soil. And after I think a year or two, the soil became amazing. Now we just continuously add rabbit manure. These are our Southern Belle red onions. Occasionally I just take out the weeds and top dress with some blood meal. And I am very hopeful, and actually I'm just confident that our onions will do well as they say they will.
All right, well guys, that's it. Again, in Jesus' name, right? We're gonna pray over this thing. We're gonna believe for a great harvest. We're excited to see what this does, and we're excited to show y'all what it does. But I hope y'all have a great week. God bless y'all, and see y'all next time.